to my channel. I just got done doing a opening of this beautiful, gorgeous Pioneer Women ceramic set, classic ceramic set. Hope I got that right. I will write it below. It's a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous set, but we want to see if, how it does with the cooking. So we're going to do that today. Hopefully you guys will enjoy cooking with me. We are going to make some fried fish, I'm thinking, Escovitch fish, pickled pepper sauce on top, some rice, and I don't know what else. We'll figure something else out, but it has to be quick because I just don't have time today. So y'all know what I mean. Life just gets really crazy. A lot of this is gonna be voice over because the kids are here making noise. Okay, a whole lot of noise happening. So to avoid the distractions that may happen in the background, a lot of it will be voice over. So yeah, let's get started. And thank you guys for joining me. And before I forget, and before you forget, take this time to please like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post. I would love it if you guys join me over here. We do a bunch of different things. So please like the video now. Subscribe now. We have fun over here. We do a little bit of everything. So yeah, okay, without further ado, let's do this meal. Here I am getting my mini fryer ready. This is just some vegetable oil, and I am going to just pour just under, I would say, half of the container of oil into the deep fryer. Just used it all. Yes, every drop. Okay? Every drop. And we're going to put that to the side. I fry my stuff outside because I cannot stand the scent of fried food in my house. This is the fish. It is actually fish steaks, they call it. So they take a huge snapper fish and then they cut it into steak-like size. I'm showing what it looks like. So that's my snapper. And we have already scaled it. They actually clean it at the store. But then when I bring it home, I do my own cleaning. So you'll see me here getting it ready to do my own little cleaning version. I'm just grabbing me a knife. And with the knife, I have some gloves as well. With the knife, we're just gonna scale over the fish to make sure that there are no leftover scales. Even though they do clean it in store, sometimes they do not do a thorough job. So I'm just going over it with the sharp edge of the knife and just making sure there's no excess scales left over, because we don't want no scales in our fish meal. It's good. They did a great job. And don't forget to tip your butcher or fish person. Especially if you could find one that you really like and stick with that one, give them a little tip. It will save you a lot of cleaning, hopefully, when you get home. So I have some fresh lemon here that I'm slicing in half, and I am going to squeeze the juices of this beautiful fresh lemon. It smells so good. Onto the fish, and this is going to help to cut that fishy smell and give it a little flavor. This is what I'm going to use to clean the fish. You can also use lime. Lime is a really good one to use as well, but I didn't have any lime on hand, so lemon it is. I'm here jamming out to some music, guys. So we're going to take this tray over to the sink, and there we are going to properly wash and rinse this fish. I have a chopping board here, and I'm just gonna layer it with some paper towels. Looking into my little cabinet, got some beans for my rice, and I am going to grab my rice container. We are then going to get a other container to measure out some rice so we can get it ready to be cleaned for cooking. The rice is measured out, and I'm going to the sink to wash my rice. Make sure you wash your hands thoroughly, guys. And I wash my rice 7 times. So I wash it with water, and then I pour it off, wash it again, pour it off 7 times. These are the seasonings I'll be putting in my rice: scallion, garlic, pimento, and Scotch bonnet pepper with thyme. I add a little flavor to that rice. And guys, you can also use, and this is coconut, real coconut, pure coconut, and some pinto beans. You can use red kidney beans, you can use black beans, whichever ones you like. That's what I had, so I just used what I had. And I'm gonna put this all in the rice cooker pot. And yeah, throw it all in there. Like I was saying, you gotta spice up your rice, guys. And if you don't want to use water, you can always use broth as well to add a little bit more flavor to your rice. But because I had all these other things going on and flavors going on, I just used plain water in my rice. This is what the pure coconut looks like. They also have the liquid version that comes in a can that you usually can find, I think, either in your ethnic aisle or in the aisle that sells your beans, your canned beans. But that is really good too, and it adds a lot of flavor to your rice, especially if you're doing rice and beans or rice and peas, however you say it in your country. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little salt, a little Himalayan salt, not too much though. I don't cook with a lot of salt. And I'm just shaking it up a little bit, and now I'm going to add my water to this mixture. The little being you see in the corner is my daughter with my gardening hat on. She loves to cook and be in the kitchen when cooking is going on and hang out. So yeah. Okay, we're all set with the rice, and we're just going to stir up the ingredients just to make sure we got all the flavors going in evenly in the pot, because we want every bite to taste delicious. So we're just gonna stir it up. Yeah, Princess is still there, hanging out on her phone. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to make dinner. So now I'm going to just here we go, guys. This is what it looks like. And it has that cloudy look because of the coconut milk. So I'm just going to put the rice cook with the ingredients into the actual rice cooker and let it start to cook slowly while I get the other ingredients ready, because with the rice cooker, even after it's cooked, you can just keep it on a warmer setting and it just keeps the rice warm for hours. I love me a good rice cooker, okay? If you don't already have one, invest in one. I will link below the rice cooker that I'm using if I can find it, or I'll link something similar. On the chopping board is the fish wrapped up in napkins. Here we're getting the seasonings ready for the Escovitch sauce, which is like a spicy vinaigrette sauce for the fish. So we got an assortment of pepper, sweet pepper. We got onions, pimento, garlic, carrots, and I don't ever forget my Scotch bonnet, okay? And the trick with Scotch bonnet, if you don't want that heat, do not open it and get those seeds in your meal. This is the best fish seasoning, dried seasoning ever. Season up for fish, powdered seasoning. And that's all you need to season your fish. You don't need anything else. It's so well seasoned that you don't need anything else. I did add a little pepper, black pepper, but you don't have to with the gray seasonings. You just got to make sure that you rub it into the fish really good and that every inch is covered as best as you can. So you're just gonna massage that seasoning into your meat and cover every inch of your meat, because again, you want every bite to taste delicious. So yeah, that's what I'm here doing, just massaging it into every inch. Don't overdo it because it is a pretty strong seasoning and it already has like a salty taste in it already, so you don't want to make your fish too salty, but again, you don't want to make your fish too fresh. You want it to have flavor. So yeah, I'm just taking my time and getting in between and getting it on the bone of this fish. So this is making my mouth water. Also, if you're a person who does not like the bones that comes with like a whole fish, the fillet is the way to go, or the steak fish, because the bones are huge. You could literally take the bone out, and later on in the video you will see what I'm talking about, but it's just another option if you don't like those small tiny bones that are in the normal size fish. So I'm just washing my hands here just to feel like a meal is not complete without some veggies. So here I have some fresh cucumbers and tomatoes cut up. I'm just gonna put them in the fridge to chill while I continue cooking this delicious meal. Right, so now we're gonna get into using the Pioneer Women ceramic cook set that I had did the review about. Link up top, and I will link the product below. I had just placed 3/4 cup of water into the pan. I'm just waiting for it to get heated up just a little bit. Now I am adding 1 cup of vinegar. You can use distilled vinegar. You can use apple cider vinegar. If I actually had apple cider vinegar in the home, I probably would have used that because it has a little bit more flavor. But distilled is fine. I'm just stirring it up a little bit, and again, I'm testing to see if it's heating up. You know, you want a little heat. You don't want it to be boiling and bubbling, but you definitely do want a little heat. So yeah, this sauce is going to be like a vinegar ready, sweet and salty little vinaigrette style is probably the best description I could give you, with a heat peppery flavor. This is some black pepper, ground black pepper. I'm gonna add just a little bit of the Himalayan salt again. Salt, when done right, will bring out a nice flavor. And this is a 1/2 cup of sugar, but I would say you should start out with 1/3 cup of sugar and then add to your tasting, because everybody's taste buds is different. It might be too sugary. Now I'm just adding some pimento seeds, some Scotch bonnet pepper that I have sliced in some little small pieces, and I am stirring this into the Escovitch liquid thoroughly. Now we are going to get the frying pan ready to saute the vegetables. So we are going to wait for it to heat up. Once the pot is heated up, ooh, wait a minute here. The smell, it just smells phenomenal. I had to take a minute, guys, and I could smell the pepper. The oils of the pepper have now secreted, so that's very strong, but I love spice, so I was loving how this smells. I had to taste it, guys. I had to do a little taste test. Oh, yes. You know when that taste buds just make you want to dance? You knew you do something good when you just want to dance when you eat your food. So I'm gonna, yep, the pot is ready right now. I'm going to add just a little bit of oil. I would say maybe like a tablespoon, not too much, because we don't want the sauce to be oily per se, you know, but we want something for it to be able to saute nicely in and excrete some of those oils and flavors from the vegetables. I just moved it to the front burner, and I'm showing you guys. I added some garlic, and the garlic fumes in the oil smells so good to me. So now I'm carefully adding my veggies. At this point, the pot should be on a low heat because we're sauteing, not frying, and we don't want to get burned. So we just throw all the veggies in the frying pan. We are going to stir it up thoroughly because we want it all to the flavors to mix up and be secreted, and we want to taste all these flavors that these veggies have to offer. And you're only going to let it saute for about a minute, guys. We're not cooking it. We are just trying to get the flavors out. So 1 minute of sauteing is good. Okay, we're good. So at this point, I'm turning off the stoves, and I'm going to bring the saucepan with the Escovitch liquid back to the front, and now I'm going to add all those delicious sauteed veggies right in with the liquid that we've prepared. Again, turn off the stove. We no longer need that heat. And you're going to stir it in thoroughly. Yes, make sure every inch is covered. And you're going to just cover up the pot. Oh, let me show you guys. Yes, look at this. Vibrant, beautiful, fresh colors. We're going to cover that up and let it sit. Now we are outside with the deep fryer. I told you guys I do not like to fry things in the house, especially fish. It gives off a very strong fragrance. I have placed in there a fresh clove of garlic and some pimento seeds into the frying pan / deep fryer, and we're going to just let it stay there and fry for a little while. You will see the color is changed to this golden brownish color. It is cooked and ready to go. We're gonna place it on a rack to keep it nice and crisp. Now we're just putting in the other one that we have. Okay, we're gonna check on our rice in the rice cooker. It is perfect. It's not soggy. It is soft, well cooked. We're going to stir in the pimento beans all into the pot, because when it cooks, the beans tend to come to the surface. So we're just gonna stir it all up and make sure it's thoroughly stirred within the pot. This rice is fluffy, it's soft, it's flavorful, so the rice is good to go. And here I'm showing you what the fish is looking like. You're just crisp on the outside and nice and flaky on the inside. Cooked all the way down to the bone, guys. Full of flavor. The texture is amazing. And oh my goodness. Oh, and here's the sauce. Here is to top it all off with this delicious sauce. And here you go, guys. Here you have it. And there you guys have it. A quick, delicious meal. Escovitch fish with rice and beans and a chilled salad on the side. I hope you guys enjoyed cooking with me. Hopefully you guys try this recipe. It's definitely a crowd pleaser at my house. Take care. Until next time, guys. Bye. Mwah.